Let's go, baby. How we all doing? How we all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We live. Trading ES futures. We've had some crazy movement the past few days, the past several days. So we'll be in for a fun ride today. How we all doing in the chat? Mr. Bill, good morning as always. Market is about to open. I'm looking for prices to come back to the overnight lows around 45.07 and 45. Yeah, right around 45.07. Might be getting a first opportunity to sell right here. Might be getting a nice little second entry short. We have two legs up to the EMA. Let's see how this bar finishes up here. So no bearish bar yet, no bearish bar just yet, but I'm seeking prices to continue working lower. We'll see if we get that. Let's see if we reject prices at the EMA. It doesn't look like we're having that just yet, so I might not get that opportunity. But like I said, I'm still bearish. Looks like we have a range. We got to the top of the range. If it's healthy range, ideally we'd like to see prices come to the bottom. I don't really see the reasoning to take any long setup at the moment. Might just be a little fake out to start the market. We'll see if we do continue working lower as I'm predicting. So here's that push. Now I'm looking for a lower high. If we get a lower high, confirming the bearish momentum, when it close below the EMA, that's going to be my setup. And that's why we draw our nice trend channel. So we have this obvious downtrend. We had the break of it. Still looking to test that new low. Let's go, baby squid. And as you guys can see on the left side of the screen, we got our 10 PAs. We converted the eval accounts to paid performance accounts. We went with the lifetime access. So we're going to just be trading one contract per account. And we're going to grow it nice and steady, slow and steady. Appreciate it, ball every day 30. Axe Payne, Baby Squid, The Nesh. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're moving down as we expected. The only question is, will we get an opportunity with a lower high to actually take a trade? I hope so, but as we talked about, thought it was just a little fake out. Right when the market opened, got pushed back down. So let's see, can we get a lower high here? Might be getting a nice setup. Potentially. Very big bar though, so maybe we gotta wait. Might just be going a little sideways. As we see, the EMA is now getting pretty flat. I mean, we had to move up, we had to push down, we're having another push up, so it's tough to take a trade in either direction. We had some unemployment news at 1 hour prior to the market opening, right around here. Didn't have any crazy movement like we did have a few days ago, so a little bit A little bit less volume, less movement thus far. And if you do have this little short-term move up as a potential trend, we did have the break and new high of that. So we'll see if now we start working down. So now, same thinking. We have this move up, break, new high, uptrend should be over. If we get a nice lower high below the EMA, I'm looking for that same setup, because also at a larger scale, we got one leg up, two legs up. Might be time to work down, because as we know, the market likes to work in those two-legged pullbacks. Two legs happens a lot. So we go with that. We go with the flow. We go with the flow of the market. So let's see. Can we get that nice lower high below the EMA? We're right at the midline. I really don't see the reasoning that we would go higher right now. For fun, let's draw this uptrend. We didn't quite technically have a break and a new high of it. So if we're looking at the move up in the overnight, we really just turned on a dime, which we usually don't see. So at some point, it might make sense to come back to the highs, 45.22. But as we were talking about, for now, the most recent term, the downtrend takes precedence. So here's that move down we were expecting. If we can get a lower high, we'll hop in on that all day. But okay, looks like a very, very strong move. I don't know if we're going to get a chance. Might just move all the way down to 45.09 without us, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a chance right here. Can we do it? Can we have a little push up, test the EMA, and then reject and go down? Come on. Let's have a little bit more of a bullish move, I should say. Let's have a couple more ticks up to the EMA, and then let's go down. Let's give ourselves opportunity, okay? This is what I want to see. If this bar finishes on its low, I'm going to go short. We got to start moving down, though. I guess we're not going to move down just yet. But, I mean, since market open, purely back and forth, up and down, up and down. Now there's really no clear direction, so I don't know what's going on. So now we just got to wait. Now we just got to wait. Baby squid, yeah, had a nice day, had a nice chill day. Relaxed. Studied the charts a little bit, though. Studied the charts a little bit, got the PAs prepared, got my mind prepared. So now we back in business. We back in business today, baby. What about you? What about you, baby squid? How was your day? How was your day? Two and 0 yesterday. There we go. Solid. All right, looks like we're trying to push below the EMA once again. I'll make it a third time. Third time's a charm, maybe. Maybe now's that lower high that we've been looking for. Maybe now we're gonna get it. Maybe now we're gonna get it. So if we get a lower high here, might be worth the short still. Didn't quite break above the previous bar though. Resembles a lower high. We had a matching high though. Ideally, we'd break above the previous bar, then work lower. Trap some longs in the process. So we got a triple top here. Not technically a lower high. Just looks sideways. If I am going to take a setup, I want a clear lower high. So now we broke above. Let's see how this bar finishes. Let's see how we print here. Are we going to get a short opportunity? Doji bar. No entry for me. No entry for me. Here might be that lower high though. It would technically be a second entry short. It's also a failed second entry long. Counting from this high, we went down once, pushed up, went down again. It would be a failed second entry long and a second entry short all in one. But we're getting another doji bar. So, man, just first 15 or so minutes of this market has not been pretty. Very, very sideways. All right, looks like we're slowly creeping up. It's possible we got a wider term uptrend. I mean, I'm not convinced, but it's a possibility. I'm not gonna have it drawn yet. It's very, very sideways. Very sideways. No clear move in either way right now. See if we make a new high if we take out. There we go. Yep. Took out these two highs. So we might just be working to the high of the overnight. Might just have to switch gears. There we go. There we go. So I was leaning bearish to start off the day, but I guess we won't go lower just yet. Not yet. Not time just yet. The high of yesterday is all the way up to 45.41. So we got about 20 points to the high of yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see. First target definitely to take out the high of this move up in the overnight after the news announcement, 45.22. Once we do that, then we might reassess and have to switch gears. But at least we're getting some movement. We're getting out of that sideways we had the first 15 minutes, which is good. You always like to see any sort of movement. Some movement is better than no movement. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The moon movement. The moon movement. So who knows? Maybe this yellow channel is one leg up. Had some sideways. This is the second leg up. Basically, measured move would get us to the high of the range. Nimas. Nimas. Yeah, in the Mu language, Mu with about 5 U's is good morning. So good morning. Mu. Mu. Nimas. Niman Marquez. Nimas. So we're gonna first real break this second leg up. Let's make another measured move. I'm curious to see. So yeah, we've basically made a measured move. If this yellow channel's one leg up, had the sideways, this is the second leg. We made those 2 legs. Now we're still pushing higher. So we took out the previous overnight high before the most recent one. Let's see how we react right here. Will we take out 45.22? Say your name 5 more times. Man, you gotta pay me for that now. You gotta pay me for that. I already said it. I already said it 5 times. How many times did I say it? I have no idea.
We're going to get...
First, Nimas, you gotta like the video, man. We got 7 likes. I know we can pump that up. I know we can pump up the 7 likes. So if you guys are watching, if you guys are enjoying watching me put my life on the line for you guys, like the video. Like the video. Show me some support, baby. There we go. Got a few likes. Got a few likes. What makes you think you didn't already like? Hey. Well, it was an opportunity to tell everyone to like the video, not just you. All right, might be getting a nice lower high here. Depending on how this bar finishes up, might take a nice little short. I'm gonna get my orders prepared. Got 600, 500 more ticks to go. Let's see. How's this bar gonna print? Can we go lower? Or are we gonna have a little doji? So no bearish bar yet. We might first take out 45.22 before going lower. Or we might go lower right here. We'll see. We'll see. So we're still creeping higher. We're still inching higher little by little. I'm not convinced that we got any sort of wider term channel. I mean, if we do have something, nah. I don't think we got any wider term channel. I think we're bound to reverse sometime soon. Okay, so we got a couple more ticks to officially take out the overnight high. It's 45.22.5. 45.22.5. We're touching there. We're touching. Haven't made that high yet. And there we officially broke above that overnight high, which might mean, could be time to reverse. Doesn't mean we got a reversal. We might have a nice little push up. But if we get rejected, we start working down, we get a higher low, work below that EMA, then it might be time to hop in on that reversal. But right now, I mean, we're getting some shorts trapped up here. So maybe this move up ain't no joke. It's not playing with us. They ain't playing with us. What is happening? What is happening? So now is when I look at this and say, okay, maybe it's time to stop doubting this move up. Maybe we really are in a nice wider term channel. So ideally, if we were in a trading range, then we had the breakout of the top. Most breakouts do fail. So if we are in the market, if the price action is gonna use the range as precedence over this move up, we would be seeing a move down at this point. But because we're pushing higher, just got a bunch of bullish bars in a row, just means a lot of shorts are getting trapped. More people, more traders, more algorithms out there are betting that this market's going to go higher. We're still far away from the EMA. Doesn't mean we won't get a pullback at some point. I'm waiting for a pullback. Then it might be time to take along, but it's possible we're just trying to take out more of these highs from yesterday. Here's that higher low right off the midline we have drawn. So look, I mean, this move up looks nice. Looks nice. I'm even considering taking a long setup right here. You know what? We're in it. We're in this long. It is far away from the EMA, but I mean, we're consistently making higher highs, higher lows. We're just got so many bullish bars in a row. Had a nice higher low, closed on the high. Let's see, can we get a scalp out of this? All right, if we get another higher low here, should be good. Should be good. Should trap some short sellers. I mean, ideally we would wait for that move to the EMA, but I'm confident. I'm confident we'll make this scalp. It's got to make a few more ticks, then make a new high. A lot of shorts will be trapped. Okay, so there it is. Can we make a few more ticks up? Can we do it? I mean, we're consistently bouncing off this bottom side of the trend we got drawn. Just made another higher low. So we need a few more ticks. A few more ticks will be good. That EMA is quickly catching up to our stop loss as well. All right, so we were one tick away. We were one tick away, man. Might get taken out. It's possible. It's possible. Or we might not. We might get saved. We'll see. We got saved by one tick so far. So far, we're safe. But we need to take out that big bearish bar, trap some more shorts, and we'll be good. But that EMA is getting closer to our stop loss. But we'll see. We'll see who wins out here. Might get taken out. We'll see. But for now, we got a triple bottom. For now, we got 3 bars stacked at the bottom. Might mean we're safe. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm. I mean, even if we get taken out, it is what it is. Okay. So that's why we usually don't take those trades above the EMA like that. We wait for test at the EMA, but it happens. I mean, in the moment, I thought it was worth the risk. Looking back, I mean, I already knew it was an aggressive trade, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So it's possible we had the slight break, new high as well. So we'll see if we have a significant move down here. But that's why we don't take those high risk trades. Thought we would be good, but we weren't. We weren't. If I had gone in with a limit order a few ticks back, that would have been good. But we didn't. So we move on. We move on. FOMO trade. I mean, a little bit. It was perfectly off this nice uptrend we got drawn. It was a nice bullish bar, but I mean, I got trapped. I got trapped with everyone else. But a little bit of a FOMO trade. I don't know why I even took it, because I usually never even take trades away from the EMA like that. But it's a learning moment. It's a learning moment. Okay, let's see how we react here. We're testing that EMA again. Couple conflicting patterns, conflicting beliefs. If we're gonna go higher, make a new high, or if it's time to work back lower into this range, we'll see. And it looks like we're getting a nice push up. Looks like we're getting a nice push up. So I should have honestly just kept what I had previously, John. If you guys noticed, what I previously had was this as the uptrend. So I technically went long right into the top side of that channel. That's the real mistake I did there. I had this drawn initially, and then I fit it like this, which really wasn't valid. So got punished for that, for changing what I originally had. And your first intuition is usually going to be the best. So my first intuition had this as that correct uptrend, and yeah, we don't bend the trend. We don't bend the trend. What's up? What's up, Jason? How you doing? How you doing, Jason? We don't bend the trend. We don't bend the trend. Yeah, that was my first PA trade. So first PA trade, losing trade, unfortunately. It's all good though. Only one contract. Calm the nerves. Let's get the next one. Let's get the next one, baby. Maybe it was that PA jitters that forced me to take that trade. It is testing my mental. It is. But should have been more patient. I'd never take trades like that. I thought I could pass this time, but it didn't work out. And now we are moving down, it looks like. So just gotta stick to the basics and just remain patient. I just got a little antsy, got a little impatient, forced to trade when I didn't need to. Nah, Kevin. No, for the PAs, we're only going with one contract. No, no 10 contracts anymore. That was just for the evals. Nah, only one contract now. Being extra cautious. All right, could be getting a failed second entry long below the EMA. See if we get a short setup. Not quite, not quite. Yeah, Jason, it's the same. It's the same with the PAs. 10 contracts max, at least for the 50,000 accounts. 10 contracts max. You're right about that, iced coffee. You're right about that. I mean, technically, it's a higher low in an uptrend, so it is part of the strategy. The only thing is, it was a little far from the EMA. So, I mean, it's rare that I take trades like that, but when I do, it has to basically be what I force it to do. So what I mean by that, I kind of forced it to be off the trend channel we had drawn. So in my mind, I was like, oh no, it's okay because it's off the trend channel. But in reality, the correct trend was the first one that I had drawn. So that's my mistake. My mistake isn't taking that trade, it's changing my trend channel. So that was the real mistake, is shifting my trend channel when I already knew from my first inclination that this was the correct channel, that we were due for a pullback at some point. So that was the real issue. It's not like I was reading the market wrong. Like, based on my channel, the wrong one, I was like, okay, yeah, it makes sense to take this trade because it's a nice higher low, beautiful candle, off the trend channel. But in reality, it was just the wrong trend channel because I shifted it. I shifted it to make it look right. So that was the real mistake. But then again, yeah, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't take that trade simply because it's a few points away from the EMA. So interesting scenario we're having here. We're getting another lower high. The bars look a little stacked, but we're essentially bouncing off the previous range high we had. So we'll see how we react right here. So I'm gonna stay out of this short if it does trigger, just because the bars look a little stacked. It's unclear exactly what's gonna happen. I'm not confident in any sort of wide term trend. So I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna stay out. It might work. It might work though. If we do have a trend, it looks to me like this would be the correct one though. So actually, I'm gonna hop in on this if we get filled. If we get filled. Okay, we're filled. Okay. In and out, in and out. So what I did there, I reassessed. I saw what looked like a valid trend to me, and I was still seeking out this new low. So it worked out. And looks like we're working lower. It was a nice bearish candle off that EMA, counting from this high. First, second entry long failure. Trap trade. Made up a little bit of that money back. And what, in my eyes, allowed me to kind of see this as the correct trend is, notice how these two bars gapped over here. I mean, this is very, very nuanced, but we got 1, 2, 3 bars fitting nicely on this little trend channel. It's possible we got an even wider term one like this. So now, I mean, now we can reassess because we are working lower, but for a few reasons I took that trade. First of all, we were making another lower high, close below the EMA, nice bear signal bar, and we are in a range once again. So my bias was bearish. Before that trade, right before that trade, all I was saying was, okay, yeah, I'm not quite confident that we're working lower, so I'm gonna stay out. But then at the last second, I was like, actually, everything's pointing down now. No real reason to work higher. So took that trade. Appreciate it, Kevin. Colleen. All right, now we are officially working lower. Might have caught a nice move right there if we had a runner in. But there we go. So that is, I mean, that's what we were expecting. When you see a trap trade like that, you expect a nice move. So we'll see if we take out these lows right here, 45.09. 45.09. I did the lifetime fee. So hopefully we can have these PA accounts for a lifetime. We'll see. Appreciate it. I'm Prof Trader. Okay, so now, if we are going to take a short setup, definitely want to see a pullback to the EMA. This is another lower high, similar to the higher low we had up here. So basically what I did the first time, I kind of bent the trend to be something like this, to where this would be a nice trade. But in reality, I'm not seeing the downtrend like this. To me, it looks more like that. So I mean, this time it did work out though. if you took this lower high setup away from the EMA. But the majority of the time, you want to wait for that high probability trade at the EMA. Go, Dark Knight. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Let's freaking go. Tired of playing around. Why'd I take that losing trade, man? Why'd I force that? Why'd I force that? I guess that's what happens when you convert to PAs. You at least take one bad trade. But now we're gonna go on a nice win streak. Got those jitters out of the way. Transferring to those performance accounts. No more evals. Now we mean business. Now we mean business, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So it looks like we might be having a pullback soon. I'm still thinking our first target is 4509.75. So we have 6-7 points to get there. Okay, so we're having that move to the EMA. See if we get a rejection here. Another leg up. And then opportunity to go short. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. All right, so as expected, looks like we're going to get rejected at this EMA. What I want to see is push down, and then one more leg up, and then another push down. Then we'll get a nice little scalp. Quick wins, baby. But today and yesterday is very different compared to what we've been having the days prior. Which is expected. I mean, after you have such strong movement, like we had a move. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Like from October 27th to yesterday's high, just October 27th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just call it 13, 14 trading days. We went from 4122 to 4542. So about a 400 point move. 400 point move in a matter of days is not something you see a lot. I mean, look how big each one of these bars are compared to like what a normal trading day might be. So after you do have those significant moves, it does come with a few days of choppiness. So like here, this first leg up we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days of choppiness. We had another move up. Yesterday was the first day of choppiness. Today might be the second day. We'll see. But you're not going to get excellent moves every single day. Unemployment claim at 8:30. Well, the unemployment claim that already came out. That was prior to market open. It was 8:30 Eastern. 5:30 Pacific. All right, and I don't know why, but we're having another push up to the top of this range. So this could be the two-legged pullback we're looking for, but it's kind of a hidden second entry short, hidden two-legged pullback. So if I am going to go short, I'd like to see a move below the EMA and then a lower high. But not a terrible trade if you are going to go short here. Yeah, you got the time zones messed up, Jason. So what is up with this move up, man? What is up with this move up? I'm not certain we're moving up. This looks like a little fake out to me. Looks like a little fake out. But we got to respect it, even if it is a fake out. Always got to respect the legs in either direction, no matter the trend. When you have a significant move in one way or another, you got to respect it. Okay. Yeah, and as expected, it looks to be a nice little fake out. So what I want to see is a lower high here. I want to see a nice push through the EMA if we can, then a lower high, bearish bar, confirming we're working lower. How are we going to do it? So it really just looks like one leg up, slight break, two legs up. Might be time to work back lower. Let's do that. Let's do it. Yeah, so here's that push. Here's that push we might be getting. Let's form a lower high. Let's trap some longs. Let's trap some longs right here. Let's go, Snake Eye. How you doing? How you doing? Let's go for epic comeback. I mean, it's only a comeback from one loss, but yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. You doing well, Snake Eye? You doing well? All right. All right then. Glad to hear it. All right, so it looks like that EMA ended up holding up. We didn't have a significant push through. We might just be trying to take 4522.25. This little swing high out before we work lower. Yeah, so we're pushing higher at the moment. Momentarily. Okay, and we took out that high. I mean, with the move we're having, we might just be heat seeking the official high of the day as well. We might be working our way up to 45.26, just the high of this move up we had previously. So we'll keep an eye out for everything. But it does look like we had this move up, break, new high, and at least with this bar, it looks like we're getting rejected. So if we do work back below the EMA, we have a nice significant push through it with not a lot of resistance. Then we have a higher low, or a lower high, I should say. I'll look to go short. But if you are looking to go short, this would be the place to go. This would be the aggressive trade. I know, I saw it. Yesterday was a good day to take off from trading. I mean, today looks kind of similar to yesterday. It's very choppy, sideways, no real volume. I mean, we've been trading for about an hour and doesn't look too beautiful right now. Okay, and yeah, so this is that push down we were expecting. So let's see if we can get a lower high. See if we can get a lower high. Lower high. But yeah, as I was saying, if you did take this trade up here, that would be if you are trying to be a little more aggressive, that would be the spot to do it. It's really a second entry short. So counting from this low, we had this move up. We had a first chance to go lower. Second move up. Boom. Boom. Yeah, Chop City. A little bit of Chop City today. I mean, from the very low of the overnight, 45.07 to the high, it looks like such a strong move. It's not even 20 points. It's not even 20 points. Compared to the 100-point moves we've been having, it's nothing. So let's get a nice little pullback to the EMA. Come on now. Let's get a pullback. Don't take out this low without us getting a move. All right. But yeah, we're definitely trying to get to this 45.13 level. Wanted to get a lower high, but looks like the move is just happening without us. Unfortunately. Still might get a chance, but we'll see. Yup, there we go. So yeah, if you went short at 45.21, this would be a nice move. Quick move. And there we go. Yeah, so we take out this low in an instant. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's why I wanted to see a lower high. We didn't get that. Didn't get a nice pullback. Just happened without us. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, this isn't fair now. This isn't fair. All those shorts out there who caught a nice move, congrats. Congrats. 10-point move just like that. Could be in and out. That could be all the money you needed. All the money you needed for the day. So yeah, on days like today, when you have significant moves like that, they don't happen too often. So that might have been the move of the day right there. Who knows? We still do have room to 45.09 though. This nice leg down. So that's the lower high we were looking for. The lower high we were looking for is right here, but it happened about 5-10 points too late. Bulls defending this area, maybe. I'm still thinking we're gonna go all the way back to 45.07, all the way back down there. That's my bias. So here's a second entry short, potentially. But we're not quite back to the EMA. Don't want to force a trade, especially on a day like today. But yeah, there's that second entry short officially triggered. So not a terrible trade. We're just away from the EMA, so a little bit more risk. But definitely still room to these lows. And yeah, the trade worked out. So another potential opportunity to go short right here. But like I said, we're just far away from the EMA. Took one to start the day, got trapped, so didn't want to do it again. Okay, let's see if we can get a move to the EMA. Come on. It's essentially a lower high we're forming after that nice second entry short. But doji looking bar. Bars are getting a little stacked, so tough to take a trade here. But nice move, looks like. Yeah, so if you took this lower high right there, bang, you could have caught a nice little scalp again. We just didn't quite have that test at the EMA. And now, next target, boom, met just like that. So the move we had down right after market open officially made that new low. Looks like this downtrend might be a little exhausted. I mean, we had to move down, had to break, clear move to a new low. So, I mean, we haven't quite taken out the lows of the overnight. That's 45.07. But might be time to start working higher. Yeah, so here's that push up. Let's see how we react here. Do we push through the EMA? Do we have some resistance? Do we continue working lower? Interesting spot we're having right now. So, even though we didn't quite take out officially the overnight lows, we got very, very close, about less than 2 points away. I think we just had a nice move down print in an instant. We missed it a little bit, but I think this red bar closed in just a matter of seconds. So a lot of sellers out there still. They're not satisfied until we officially take out the overnight lows. That's what it probably is. It did. Yeah, it closed instantly. That's what I thought. So yeah, let's see if we do work a few more points lower and take out those lows. So if this downtrend did have the break and new low, we likely wouldn't have seen another rejection at the EMA. We would have started making higher lows and we would have pushed through that EMA. But because we're still making lower highs, lower lows, it just gives me a little hesitation that we might not just be working back up yet. I mean, who knows? We might just have a little spike in a channel down like this. You never know. You never know. But like we've been saying, we are working lower. 45.07 is the target. That's a big if, though. That's a big if. So, am I the #1 trader in the world? You like that title. You like that title. I mean, you gotta have that mindset if you want to be. If that's your goal, you gotta think like that. No one got to be the best at anything by thinking they were second. I'll say that. So, yeah, hell yeah. I'm the best day trader in the world, baby. That's what I think. The only way to actually be that is to think like that. So, that's why I got that little quick clickbait today. Okay, and here's that move up. Alright. So if we get a higher low, let's take that. Let's take that ride prices back up. But we're still just in the middle of this range, right at the midline. We'll see how prices react. No. It's not faking it till you make it. It's not fake. It's making it until you make it. You gotta truly believe that. Mr. Sharva. Kevin. Volume profile. All we got is price action, my man. All we got are these bars on the chart. You really don't need anything else. Read a book on volume profile, real order flow. I mean, that's just not my method. I've used order flow before, but the same thing about these bars printing, price action, it's in real time, just like the volume profile. Mr. Sharva. Okay, if that's what you think, watch us every day, baby. I invite you to watch us every day on stream. I'm sure you're very successful too. But I love it. I love it. We got haters in the chat, baby. That means you're doing something right. As soon as you get some haters, it means you're doing something right. So, Sharva, I implore you to watch every single video of every live for the past couple months, and then decide if I'm a gambler or not. Okay, might be getting that higher low we're looking for. Let's see how this bar prints up here. But the second push lower. Nah, doji looking bar. But counting from the low, we had one push down, second push down. What's my win rate? I don't know, man. Can you calculate it for me? Before, I mean, the last 2 weeks or so, it's been nearly 100%. This is our first. We had our first losing trade today in about 8 trading days. We were about 17-0, I think. overall, the last couple of months has been about 80%. All right, we got some back and forth. Mr. Huncho No Limit saying volume profile is dumb now. What do you say about that? What do you say about that, Sharva? Any response? Any response? How you doing, Rev? Good to see you, Rev. What's going on? All right, and looks like we're not going higher just yet. Looks like we're once again likely going to 45.07 back down here. But right now, just looks freaking sideways. Just looks a little sideways. Indo Trader, Mr. Russell. That's true. All the profitable traders go send negative comments to people's chats. That's true. That's true. But yeah, Sharva. I mean, people use volume profile and they can be successful with it. Same with any other trading method. Any trading method can be profitable. It just comes down to the trader. There's a million techniques that you can use out there. So you can use volume. You definitely can. It might help, but for me, it's not necessary. So everyone has their own trading style, their own trading techniques. So if it works for you, good luck. If not, no big deal. But yeah, no one's forcing it on you. No one's forcing it on you. So you don't really need to force on anyone else. Now, if the market is highly liquid, market is hard, so you will lose. I don't know about that. I don't know where you got that idea, but if the market is highly liquid, why would you lose? That makes it easier to trade. Taking it slower after tilting the past week? Man, why were you tilting the last week, Rev? No, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Now I gotta grab my popcorn for this too. We got the chat going crazy. But yeah, Dark Knight is on the money. There's thousands of profitable trading strategies out there. You gotta just dial it down. Every trader has their own style. It just comes down to consistency, practice, and ultimately following that specific strategy. Oh some. Yeah, we're on the PAs right now. Day one of the PAs. What's up, Seblo? Yeah, Sharva. Let's see you live stream, man. Come join. We can have a live stream together. Let's do it. Like a trading villain. Man, he made some enemies already. But hey, everyone's welcome in here. Even if you have another strategy. But yeah, as soon as you say one strategy is wrong and you make assumptions, that's when people are gonna get mad at you. So Sharva, that's my one thing of advice. Before you make assumptions, do your research. Yeah, no lagging indicators. I mean, we got one indicator, just the EMA. That's it. My opinion on the MACD, I mean, same thing with the MACD, with any other indicator. You could use it to your advantage. Personally, I don't use it, so I've no opinion on it. Anything can be looked at as a tool, but at the same time, sometimes you can have too many. So there's a fine line. There's a fine line. The spread is too high, and if that region is there, no buyer, then your order gets executed anywhere. So loss risk is there. Well, that would mean the market is illiquid, not liquid. Sharva, I think you're getting a little messed up. A liquid market means that you can get filled exactly where you want to get filled, and the ES is one of the most, if not the most, liquid markets in the world. So it's, I mean, sometimes you get slippage like one tick, but most of the time you get filled at your desired price. But yeah, if you're a scalper, you got to make decisions very, very quickly. You got to make decisions on a dime. So sometimes the indicators can get in the way of that. But yeah, all love in the chat. All love in the chat, baby. It's all love over here. So we didn't quite take out the low of the overnight, but we had 3 clear attempts to go down. We do have a lot of support at this area. So if we do work above the EMA, if we have a nice push up, higher low would not be a bad trade. I agree, Indo Trader. I agree. Let's do it. Sharva, I don't understand your question. How much do you got the profit today? All my profit is on the top left. It's all displayed right there. But yeah, it's not about one day. It's about your long-term success. All right, so we tested the EMA. We're getting rejected right now. Let's see if we can push up, make a nice higher low. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it just yet, though. Yeah, Sharva, did you leave a like at least? Did you leave a like, man? What's up, Brandon? I only trade the ES. Only the ES. That's it. But let's pull up the NQ for fun. Why don't we? Why don't we? Let's pull up the NQ. It's loading. It's loading up. It's loading up. Oh, we got 60 viewers in here. Look, Sharva, you brought some good energy in here. So on the NQ, it's a little different scenario. On the NQ, we did take out the overnight lows. So we'll see how we react. What if the ES market becomes illiquid? I think you should do some more research. I'll say that. Do some more research on the ES. See how liquid it is. Then come back to me, because Yeah, your arguments about the illiquid and liquid markets, it doesn't really apply to the ES. What's up? Texas UAV pilot. How you doing? How you doing? I like that name. UAV pilot. Potential second entry short. I mean, I'm really not leaning short anymore. I'm looking for a long setup. Yeah, Sharva, what do you trade? What do you trade? Night session tends to be illiquid by this guy's definition. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. We gotta teach him. We gotta teach him about the ES. It's one of the most liquid markets in the world. He trades jabs. I guess he does. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that 4507 might be inevitable. This low might be inevitable. But at the same time, we can't quite push lower without some hesitation. Like there is a nice lower or higher low right here. You just be going long right into the EMA. Oh, we know you. I knew you were from Pakistan, my brother. I knew you're from Pakistan. I knew that. Can you trade ES? You can trade anything, man. You can trade whatever you want. Alright, so I got this wider term channel drawn. I really am not convinced it's valid. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of it. But some traders out there are definitely using that as a channel. Hey, no need to bully Sharva. Hey, Sharva's my friend. Sharva's my boy. Alright, yeah, so here's that push up we were looking for. Let's see if we get a higher low. You're using rocket missile? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, bro? Rocket missile, you better not use that on me. Sharva, what is your... Sharva, this is your profile picture. 2 rules for a peaceful life. Depression and failure should never go to heart, and ego and success should never go to the brain. Your ego and your success should never get to your brain. Remember that, man. That's your words. Your words right there. Watch your ego. Watch your ego. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so technically we got a second entry short right here. Like I've been saying, I'm leaning long, so if we turn bullish right here, I'm gonna look for a nice long setup. If you do have this downtrend drawn, it would be a nice third confirmation of it, but like I said, I'm not convinced that downtrend has any significance right now. How to trade ES, how to connect. Well, what I'm trading with right now is Apex Trader Funding. So Apex is a prop firm where you can pay a monthly fee and you can trade on their dime, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. I think you can trade from Pakistan too. You can trade from anywhere in the world. So apextraderfunding.com. It's a prop firm, so it allows you to connect, and then it gives you a Ninja Trader license. It comes with the monthly fee that you pay. So that's the platform I'm using, which is Ninja Trader, and it allows you to trade, like I said, from anywhere in the world. But yeah, you gotta find out if Apex supports Pakistani traders. I mean, I have no idea, but I think you should be good. Is it hard? I mean, yeah, trading is very hard. Trading is not easy for sure. Anything, I mean, you should know that. Trading isn't supposed to be easy. It's always, I mean, I should say, I mean, there's different ways you can look at it. You can see trading as a very hard thing to learn, which it is, but at the same time, when you're a seasoned trader and you've been doing it for a very, very long time, trading should be something that comes naturally, and it honestly shouldn't be very difficult. It should be void of emotion, ideally. Yeah, there's margin, but if you're using a prop firm, so how this works, say you, okay, I'll give these accounts for example. So if you go to apextraderfunding.com and you buy a $50,000 funded account, you have to pay, and you can get 71% off right now. So I don't know the exact price, but let's say you have to pay $40. Let's call it $40, and you get $2,500 worth of margin. So you have $2,500 to work with as long as you pay the $40. And that's essentially the margin, but it's called a trailing threshold. You can't go below 2,500. Oh, we might be getting a nice failed breakout here. All right, we got filled when I didn't actually want to get filled yet because we haven't triggered above the bar. So, a little bit of a mistake right there. But that's what happens when you use the stop market orders. Unfortunately, little mistake right there. Got filled when I didn't want to. If we had triggered above the bar, that would have been the trade to take, but it happens. It happens. All right, let's see. All right, and now looks like we're pushing up. All right, so if we break above this bar, then I'm gonna go long again. Can I show my rolling profit losses per each trade on the stream? I mean, it's on the left side. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by the rolling profit or rolling loss? All right, but I'm gonna be done for the day right there. I don't know why we got filled right here. Jumped the gun a little bit. Before I wanted to. So I'm gonna call it a trade. I'm gonna call it a trade right there, or call it a live stream right there. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. This is a 2,000 tick chart. 2,000 tick chart. So every 2,000 transactions, a new bar prints. But I'm gonna call it a day right there. We'll see you guys.